Hey. Alright, I want to quickly share that yesterday afternoon I had talked with my parents for 4.5 hours at home. We started the talk at lunch. I didn't have this plan yesterday. I was actually going to work on something important. We're having a full day event this Sunday. I'm hosting a book club and meditation activity. I need to prepare for that. However, recently I noticed my parents have been arguing, and my dad has stopped running, and he hasn't really practiced with us meditation. He hasn't practiced meditation at all with us, and I have led my mom to practice meditation for some time now, and she, I would say, is entering the first stage, and she's getting it. She starts to understand it, not mentally, but she understands through her experience, her practice, and also reading has helped her a lot. She has read some books, on her own, and she also took some courses online about meditation, and that helped her. I just wanted to have that conversation with my dad, so we as a team, our family, could do all these things together, because I wouldn't be at home for the most of the time, because I lived with my girlfriend now, and we stayed in Changsha for the most of the time, and like recently I'd be away from home for sometimes a week or even 10 days, and when I'm not at home, they would not really have the discipline to practice and get up early and run, and really spend time on themselves. And to me, that's something we need to address, because this is something that nobody else would care about. Like, my grandparents wouldn't tell my parents to do all these things, and my mom, her colleague wouldn't encourage her to practice meditation more, and my dad's colleague wouldn't encourage him to run and journal and meditate either. And I'm the only person who can play the role to lead them to practice. Because in my mind, if they don't practice meditation, if they don't run, if they don't start reading, they would get older and older, and their relationship is constantly being affected by their emotions, uncontrolled anger, unexpressed frustration, that really caused so much unnecessary unhappiness, and I don't want to see that. I want to see them enjoy life, being happy and joyful, because our life is really awesome. We could live our life really well, but we do need some techniques. We do need some guidance and discipline. The situation is more complicated than what I just described. Mainly from my dad, because we talked much less compared to how much I talked with my mom. He's a relatively reserved and closed off person. Yeah, his personality is more like an introvert. He never expressed his feelings directly as feelings. He would say something really mean or blame, argue to, release his suppressed feelings. And yeah, he told me yesterday, nowadays he could control his feelings, and in his mind, suppressing his feelings is how he control his feelings. And I think that's a very basic mistake we all had made before. Suppressing one's feelings would not really help us to manage the feelings in the long run. It actually make it worse. You want to observe it. You want to objectively watch your feelings. And that requires you to be still and requires time to do so. Without awareness, we wouldn't really set some time aside every day to observe our feelings. And that's basically what meditation is about. So I want to convince him to take this more seriously, and we could practice together. And we did last night. It was great. I don't know how he exactly felt, but it's not important at this moment. What is more important is we could consistently practice meditation together. We need more practice, or it doesn't really make sense. It wouldn't make sense. Right. And I want to say that I'm proud of myself as their son, as a family member. I have done my part to make our family better. It's not an easy process. I had so many frustrations, but I never gave up. And I want to document my journey, and I want to encourage you. If you want to help your family, your loved one, to become better, at least you have to try. Leading by example is great, but sometimes open communication is more necessary than we thought. Communication is an effortful act. You have to spend time. You have to hold down your frustration, anger, and you have to try one more time, always. They will someday remember what you have communicated with them. And most importantly, always keep in mind, we need an enormous compassion for our loved ones, because they simply don't know any better. That's the reality. That's really, we have to remember, they don't know any better. Whether they're younger or older, our family don't know better. If you understand something that matters to our health, our happiness, our relationship, our family, then you have to play that role. You have to bring that up Simply bringing that up takes so much courage, right? You don't want to be disappointed. You don't want to do something that doesn't really have progress. You don't want to be disappointed. I understand. I didn't want to be disappointed. But what else can I do? Do I have a choice? No, I don't have a choice. And there's no time for me to be disappointed. I mean, there is time for me, but it wouldn't serve. It wouldn't help. It wouldn't get me going. It wouldn't make me try one more time. And disappointment is an illusion as well. I just really try to let go of the expectation and appointment. Like, I don't expect my family to change over a short period of time. It won't happen. And I accept that. As I said, I have compassion for my family. They don't know better. And I can be that person who do that communication one more time. Just one more time. Try your best. Do your part. Tell them how much you love them. And encourage them to start over, start again. No matter how old they are, they deserve to live a better life. And living a better life takes effort. You can't simply wish to live a better life without doing anything, without changing the lifestyle. It's never too late. Keep the faith. That's everything. January 15th, 2025. I'm going to write more reflections on this. Yeah. I mean, on my journal, Notion. Okay. See you in my next video.